You've had that in there for a while.
Good evening, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and joining me just about all the time, we have my good buddy, Steve the Voice White. Steve, how you doing tonight, sir?
Good day. It's Friday for me. I'm on night shift, and tonight is Friday, not Friday.
Nice.
Friday.
And of course, we had to dust them off and bring them back out on the YouTube. My other co-host is none other than one of the best people in our community, Mr. Adrian Pandawesome. How you doing tonight, sir?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Great
Really
to see you again, buddy.
Here. Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, the man of the hour. His last show was all 1K. There was the 1K books, 1011. A lot of fun. Tonight, he's doing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme because he kind of likes the turtles a little bit. Russ, how you doing tonight, sir?
I'm going good, just a little bit. You know, it was hard picking TMNT stuff. Before we get started, I got to show you this. You know, here's something that you don't see often.
Oh my God!
Peter Lear,
right there.
Kevin Eastman piece that they worked on together. I think Lear did the the whole and all the Eastman did really the inking. Yeah, he just colored. But yeah,
you gotta love the turtle grimace, don't you?
Yeah. That's like everyone's like, oh, that's Ralph, but no, that's just how they were back in the original.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's definitely Mikey right there for sure. I know.
Yeah, they were all grimacing. Those first stories were so dark and so good.
Yes. But I got a good mixture of stuff. We're gonna play around. We're gonna go all over the place. I got magazines all over, so let's just have some fun. It was hard picking some of your favorites. So I'm gonna go off with some of the stuff that came out recently, which was The Last Ronin. So this is, a lot of people don't know, but this is the ash can.
Yeah, like the oversized ash can.
Yeah, that the art wasn't used on the inside. So good luck getting this in a 9.8 because these were not made on great material.
No, they're newsprint, even less than newsprint.
Yeah, they're worse than newsprint. They're like dollar store magazine print.
Toilet paper or something like that.
Very flimsy, very oversized. They're bigger than magazine size. 9.8. I wish they would say art not used or something. Maybe I'd probably get a reslab if they did it. But something that's when I knew it was art wasn't used, I said, hey, let me send this in and see if we can get a 9.8.
Now, when this story came out, it was a big deal because it made the turtles serious again. Now, weren't they already kind of halfway serious with the IDW imprint? But that one was like a throwback to the old Mirage days, was it not?
Yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was always serious. This is more of the series. This is like the turtles from the original, before we got commercialized. And this one actually was perfect because, and I think they played it to the hearts of people who got older. Because in 2020, when this came out, I was 36, I think. Yeah, 36. So I was born when the original comic came out, but the original movie didn't come out till 1990. I was young, but I still went to see it. And then we had the cartoons, toys, we had all that stuff.
Yep.
I mean, that blew up. But I think the toys were actually the one that blew everything up and made them do other stuff.
Took it to another level.
Yeah, they had toys for a cartoon that didn't exist yet. Let people know that. Yes.
Yeah, the merch is what takes it. Merch launches everything.
Yeah, outsold everything. So they was like, I guess we got to do a cartoon. But yeah, this Last Ronin, and it also brought people back. Brought new people in, and now they're getting a video game and a movie, supposedly a live action movie. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Kind of up in the air with that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you gonna go see the 35th anniversary of TMNT 1990?
Probably not, because I got the Blu-rays right there.
Well, the thing is, they've only got like Fathom is coming out with the 35th anniversary, so in select movie theaters, they're actually going to be showing it on the big screen. So I just wanted to see if you were going to go see it in the movie theater.
I'll say like this: it depends on my schedule, and it depends on when they're doing it. If they're doing it when I'm working, probably not. If they're doing it when I'm off,
it's supposed to be August 17th and August 20th. So,
and I like the Fathom events, Adrian, because I took my kid to go see Openers the Thing. I had never seen it on the big screen before. So
really, okay,
having it on Blu-ray and stuff like that's great. But for me, I'm still that person that has that magical experience when I'm sitting in front of a big screen. There's something different about it for me.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, I'm happy my daughter loves movies, so I don't know. She'll go see it with me just because she knows that's what I like.
And come on, you got those original costumes with people in them. You can't beat those. Those are so much fun.
You can see the mouth, you know.
Yeah, you can see them behind the screen.
We're just gonna keep the party rolling since we did
9-9.
9-9. Wow.
Oh yes.
9-9. And this is the thank you variant that shop, like I think one per shop got. So this was very hard to get, let alone a 9-9. Somebody sold it. I forgot how cheap it was. I couldn't believe it. I'm pretty sure it was. No. I got this from somebody else.
I know, but I sold my 9-9.
But I got this like under $100, I think, at the time. But the slab was cracked. Slab was cracked, so I just had to get it that's how I got the deal, I think. But got it recased, and it's stayed at 9-9. But
also, this is the reslab already. Okay.
Yeah, this is the reslab out because they got the QR code and all that stuff. So this is the new.
Well, they're way sturdier than they used to be.
Yeah, they're a lot sturdier.
That label isn't baconed in there,
Yeah, the old magazine size were terrible. I have a Mad one and the old one, and I hate it.
This is actually an old one.
Yeah, because the case is flimsy.
They're cracking as you're holding them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I had to bring out the two Ronins for this time. So you got the 9-8 Ashcan, you got the 9-9 thank you variant. So this is. I told Gary I had to go to the safe, and I was like, I forgot I had certain books in there that really don't deserve to be in there.
And he sent me a picture of the safe. It's a turtle safe, and he had to open the half shell to get them out.
Because these were in there. These are not. Well, this one's probably expensive, but they're not super. Right.
But I like how you open up. Right. These are really hard to get in 9-8s. These books are just here's a 9-8 and a 9-9.
Yeah.
Hey man, but look.
Russ always has good stuff.
Look. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna bring it back raw. How about that?
Ooh, nice.
Second print.
Now we're talking.
I think I'm only missing issue 1 in the second print out of that first, I forgot how many that they were. They had all second prints. I wanted to show this one just because I bought this from I forgot her name, but she's on Instagram selling. Her and her husband's in the military. I can't think of her name, but got it from her. And him, long time ago, I got this second print, a couple other second print stuff, and couldn't pass this one up. This is actually not I believe not the first appearance of Krang, but first appearance of Krang, the alien race.
Right, the Utrons.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
All the rest of his people.
A lot of people get this. Oh man, first Krang. It's like no, it's not the first.
It's one of the better looking covers for Krang or for Krang's race, really, the Utrons.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, what issue is that? Whodat?
This is issue, I believe, 8
7.
or 6 or something.
7?
It's 7. It should be 7.
Okay. I'm trying to take it out to show because these are all wraparounds. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 7. So there you go.
Yeah, that's looking minty too.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
It's not.
That's why
it's
going
only
to
a
fold it
90.
in half to show you the
right.
whole picture, and everybody's cringing. Oh my god, the staples! Holy crap! They're gonna
You got the pinups that they had.
I know, dude. I love that old black and white art so much.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So I had to show. I should have had to show that one because Krang appears later, if I'm not mistaken. But But this
My
is
wife
He
had
says
a-
Leonardo 1 is his favorite, then Raphael 1. And C. Woodward loves that reprint cover.
Yeah.
yeah.
Talk
My
about
wife,
a
my wife bought a
TMNT
number
lover.
one
That's
back
C.
in the day.
Woodard, man.
C. Woodard, it was nice meeting him for the first time in Heroes Con. We got to take a picture together. He's like, I saw you. I had to come over. So it was cool meeting him. Like, so what number that was? 3? That was 3. All right. This is actually
Yes,
a book.
sir.
This is a book that came all the way from Germany. I won a contest from Varangian. I think we call him VV.
Yeah, Thorson.
Yeah, we're doing a contest, and I won. And he said, "Oh, they did whatever. I forgot how they did it." And it's like, "Oh, I'm happy this guy won because I know he would love it." And I had to grade it because this can't be as high a grade as I thought it was. This is from Germany.
Ooh.
Oh, that is cool.
German edition, free comic book day edition. So it's like it has 2 things going for it. It's like
Right.
free comic book day, so you know how they ship those things, and it's from Germany, and he shipped it from there to here, and it's still staying.
And it survived.
I love foreign editions. They're so cool.
So and like as the you can't read none of it unless you speak German, but it's. I thought this was just cool. This would be one of those. This was on a fight of like book that meant the most to me. This one I was choosing between this one and another one, which I'll see at the end. But just
So
because,
Russ,
yeah,
if you go on Google Translate and you hit the picture button and you hold it over the book, you select the language you're translating from to the language you're translating to, it translates it for you. I've done that with some of the German books that Torsten sent me. That way I can read them. I just hold the phone over it and it translates it.
Well, I can tell you some of the stuff it says without even getting it translated because it has Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello, and Raphael. Summer 2020. The Den, I guess that means I guess Den of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Classics. And that's about it. All I understand. They didn't have a website, so yeah, you can, it's not that hard.
Now, what year did that reprint come out?
This came out in 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, not that old.
It's not that old, but to know what it went through to survive, to stay as good of a grade it is,
right?
Not just a testament. It's testament to the books they have overseas. Because when I felt this was a lot better material, but when that just takes a testament of somebody getting something and taking care of it and sending it to somebody else too.
Especially a free comic book day coming all the way from Germany to you to go back out again to get graded and still come back at 9.8.
Did you send it out to get graded?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
yes,
okay. I was thinking it went from Germany to grading, then back to Germany, then to you.
Well, I sent it to get graded, but I just wanted to, because it was so nice of a condition. I flipped through it. It was the reprint. I didn't, I just said, man, this is just awesome just to add slab to a collection. So that's all I did. I'm not counting this one as part of my number, but this is the other book he sent me.
Oh, wow.
This is a
foil.
Issue 1 Panini variant, if anybody knows about Panini overseas. Shiny. So, yeah, so
it's a sandwich, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
ATM.
Overseas, not America. But yeah, thanks to VV, I still have the books. I appreciate it. I actually have all of the books. So he sent me a stack of like foreign books.
Well, and Torsten knows how to pack them, so nothing happens to him.
Yeah. So they'll pack amazing. That's all I can say. Let's go with something old. And I don't have none of those books Callie's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't have none of them. Honestly. So this tough to get late issues in a 9.8, but when somebody's selling them and you get a good deal, you go for it for any book. But this is TMNT 60. Towards the end, I think it's hard to get these later issues, and it's also first appearance of Shadow. Oh. If anybody wants to know, Shadow is, I believe, the stepchild of Casey Jones or child. I always get, because the lore has changed over time.
Somebody will be fact checking in the chat.
And again, what number was that again?
issue 60 from 1993.
Issue 6. Okay.
60.
93.
60. Okay.
Yeah, 93. This is when basically Eastman and Lear were just doing the stories because they didn't do the covers. They didn't
The
do
artwork is way different.
Yeah, they didn't do any interiors and anything and stuff. So yeah, you can
And
see
the City of War. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, City of War edition. But yeah, that was a great storyline. One of the probably best. Oh, look at the back.
Oh, that's
Wow,
cool.
Right
Savage
on.
Dragon.
I didn't even realize that was
Dragon.
on the back. There you go. I got bonus. Because I don't know about y'all guys. When you collect something and you don't have an itch to even sell it or do anything with it, I usually put it away. I'll look at it a few times and I put it away, and I don't really pay attention to the price of it because I don't want to know because I don't want to sell it. And you just forget about stuff when you look at it. So,
How is the value of the books?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't even know
I didn't
I didn't even know the price of issue 1 until somebody showed it to me one time.
Panda knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking houses here. If you're good,
Not anymore.
Well,
Like
I was gonna
cars
say
now.
even right now they're still selling for like $20K for the 9/8 and things like that. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't have a 9 either. All right.
I'm surprised.
No. Don't be surprised. So, people who know artists and know certain things, or if you remember Nintendo, anybody remember Nintendo Power?
Oh, yes.
There you go. A little Nintendo
Nice.
Power.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Signed by J. Scott Campbell. And that,
Oh,
and
nice.
he knew how to sign it in green too. That's what awesome to me. And to find these without the address, good luck. But the reason why J. Scott Campbell signed this,
Yes,
is because this is actually his first published art. He
Yes.
submitted some art, I think, as a kid or a teenager, and he won the contest. And they have his photo and the artwork, and that's why I got him to sign it.
It's an
And
awesome
thank you.
signature too.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh,
it
signature.
yeah.
really is.
Yeah, like
And I think
color
it's
of the
just really cool that
placement.
he sent it in as a kid
Now-
and he won, and he's getting published in Nintendo Power, and then he just becomes what he is now. So that's really awesome.
Now you strike me as a completionist, though, Whodat. So I got to ask you a question. Have you bought yourself Amazing Heroes 45 ever? That is the first ad for TMNT. Predates the Mirage book.
Well, the first one is actually the ones that Eastman and Lear did. Those books that you hopefully, if you find one, the only way they can verify it is they send it to Kevin Eastman, and he says, "Oh yeah, this is a real copy." The Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
That's the
Gobbledygook.
real first advertisement. But I think I do. I have a raw copy. I have a lot of raw stuff over there, and I also have the journal. I think it's the Comics Journal. That's another one where they had an advertisement.
Yeah, I had that Amazing Heroes. I sold it because it didn't mean anything to me, but I got $180 for it because there was an ad in it.
So which
Yes.
one came out first, the Comic Journal or Gobbledygook?
Gobbledygook. But
Gobbledygook.
since it was privately printed, like that was, basically printed out of their house.
Yeah.
And the paper they use, anybody can forge it. That's why they have to verify with Kevin Eastman to make sure it's a real copy when they get them, because there's not many out there that survive. Literally, like a newspaper, I think.
Yeah, it's like a little fanzine, right?
Yeah, it's like a newspaper, on
I remember them when they came
style,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody who had one, and I was like, dude, that's a house. You talking about the TMNT one? No, that's a house. Those are ghosts, and when they come up for sale, they do command a lot of money because people know what they are. Which is
That
You're right,
Nintendo
they do.
Power is a pretty pricey book, though, too.
well, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what I remember what I paid for.
The market's soft right now.
I don't remember none of that. So I don't know what number I'm on, but
7.
all right, 7. we're gonna go to this guy. This guy only drew turtles one time, and didn't draw them again. But I had to get him a signing when he did his signing. So there you go.
Oh, Todd
Flaming Carrot
McFarlane.
Comics. Wow.
And I got the whole Sig.
You got the full Todd.
Oh, you got the actual Todd.
Whole
I
time.
got
Full
Todd. I don't
Todd.
have that T-Mac. I got Todd.
Wow.
Todd
Mhm.
McFarlane.
He took the time.
Well, I noticed when I saw he was getting people getting signatures back when it was like books like this, stuff he doesn't see often, he put the full Sig.
Yeah.
But because I sent this in and then I sent a 340 in, right? Those books should stay together according to CGC. Like shouldn't be like this that's over here and then that is in another stack. No, it should stay together. So he took the time to write Todd on this one, but in the other one he wrote this T McFarlane, or it could be vice versa. He did T McFarlane, then saw this one and put Todd, So
Yeah, he's probably tired of signing the other ones.
he probably is. And I wish they would notate on the back CGC. This is the first time Todd McFarlane drew turtles. First and only time.
Mhm.
But yeah, Flaming Carrot. This is actually a pricey book when it's signed. It's not that pricey, just graded like a 9.6. The 9.8s are very pricey, I would say unsigned, but 9.6 is under. If people are looking to who collect Todd McFarlane stuff, you can get this book in high grade, not that expensive. But like once you add his signature, or if you get a 9.8, that's where it gets very
That's
pricey.
when the price goes, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm good with the 9.6. I got Todd to sign it. I could have sold this and got a 9.8. No, because Todd. When the last time Todd did a signing? I could tell you 2 years ago. Yeah.
It's on the slab.
Yeah, it's on the set 2 years ago. It was 2023. So yeah, that's one of the keepsakes. Like which all my books are keepsakes, but
And I just love the yellow. I love the yellow banner of the signature comics.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, even the JSA ones with the yellow label with the black right up top saying JSA authenticated, dude, those look so good too.
Oh yeah, the black. I was gonna show one of
the
those.
new verified
Yeah, the
ones.
black and yellow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this, I don't know what book to show. You know what? I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna save this one for my spec book. Save this one for my spec book because I was kind of torn. This one I'm gonna show. We just gonna hit them hard really quick and I had to ask Gary. I said, "Did I show this book last time?" She said, "I don't think so." This one I could send in to get the verified black and yellow. But it's signed by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird on the inside cover.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You gotta love finding those inside cover SIGs.
I bought this at my LCS when I started getting back in the comics. So I bought this from my LCS and just wanted to show the wraparound because this tells you the end of the story. You don't have to read it. Or, you can just look at the front. Okay, they're gonna fight. Look at the back. Oh, they get together. All right, so that's good. That's the story.
There you go. Done. The end.
You don't even have to read it. But no, I found this at my LCS. I got back. I was getting back into collecting, and they had a whole bunch of turtle stuff. Like they had this. They had I think a third print of TMNT 1 that I ended up selling. I'm not even gonna lie, I ended up selling because it was like,
Thank you, sir.
it didn't make sense for me to keep the first print and the third print. But I should have kept it. But I kept this one. They didn't do verified at the time, but for these books and a few other type of books, I know for turtle books, the magazine size, they were signed on the inside cover. They didn't put name on the inside. They actually wrote on the CGC side, Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird signed, and they tell you what pen and marker. So I know they do that for the TMNT books. Well, now you just get the verified stuff. But probably one of my favorite stories. I bought a reprint just so I can read it every now and then. But I mean, crazy story. The second print of this book is even crazier when you look at the cover. Yeah. Like when you look at the cover, like second print, Casey Jones has about 30 guns on his back. Or it might have been Raph. Raph has 30 guns. Whoever has I can't remember the duffel bag of guns.
Yeah.
You're like,
Casey has a bag of guns, and
like,
Roth is out there with an Uzi.
Uzi. Yeah,
like
he got
Mac
Uzi.
10. I'm just like, yo, he's holding it. Like he's actually using it.
He got the Uzi. Casey
So
got
CGC actually wrote on that cover that they signed the inside instead of just saying signatures on inside of the book. How inconsistent, because normally that's what they do if they haven't verified them.
Well, see, that was the kind of thing. And they were consistent with this book because I want to say a high population of them were signed on the inside.
So it's a commonality.
Because this was a lot of times when they were at shows or they were like did a signing for free. They were happy people were buying them, and and some of them they were already pre-signed. Like people bought them and it was already signed.
And I know that the reason why they signed them on the inside was because they didn't want any of their art to have their signatures on it like that because they wanted just to appreciate the art.
Right.
And so they signed it on the inside.
And they did that.
I think
back
Raphael
in the 70s
is
and 80s.
the last one that was printed in the oversized, wasn't it?
Yes. They had issue 1, 2, and 3 oversized, 1, 2, 3, and 4 oversized. When they did the reprints, only issue 1 got 2 oversized reprints. And then when they went to doing like the micro series, this was the only one out of all the micro series that had the oversized. But to me, it's probably second or it could be third or arguably second major key for TMNT. Because issue 1 has everything, a turtle, shredder, splinter. But this one, Casey Jones, and issue 2 has April O'Neil and Baxter and the Miser. So it's like it depends on which characters you like out of that bunch. Because this is either going to be 2 for you or it's going to be 3 for you. It's no argument of which on the list. It's going to be 2 or 3.
And you talk about Cinema 2. It's hard to believe that they've had 7 movies already.
I know.
They've only had 1, which was the 1990 movie. So that's
that's it. That's why I actually put on that. It says best movie of 1990. It's the best movie in 1990. Name other movies in 1990 that were great. I'll wait because I don't remember any of them.
Time Cop. There was. I'll just play.
Right. What was Time Cop even in? If it was, that's rewatch Time Cop and rewatch Turtles until you get back to me. I watched Time Cop a few times. I'm like, man, I can't believe I watched this. I used to love Jean-Claude Van Damme. I ain't gonna lie. When I was, I had like a whole bunch of VHS. Jean-Claude. I had a whole. Was it Double Take or Double Trouble? What's the one who was like the twins? Oh man, that's probably my favorite.
Double Impact.
Double Impact. Yeah. What number on? Oh, we got. Where we at?
You are a number 9, sir.
Awesome. So I'll save this one. I'm doing this one. But because it's hard to find these books in the later issues, like I was telling guys backstage, in high grade of the Turtle Adventures run. So it's probably not one of the best covers of that run, but it's like only like 3 and a 9/8, I think. This is issue 66 from the Adventure series. They only went 72 issues. So this is a late issue, underprinted. They were losing, people buying them.
Right.
That's
when they start canceling.
Yeah, that's still a pretty good run.
I'll tell you, the toys were freaking awesome during this time. The Cyber Samurai, they got Donatello right there on the cover, but man, the toys were just freaking nice.
Yeah. And now, who did this? This was like Eastman and Leader didn't even have nothing to do with this. This towards the end.
Well, no, because they were just collecting money there.
Oh yeah.
The more merch they can fire out, the more money.
Yeah. So it's just
toys were ridiculous.
This is on my to-do list. I wanted to get 60 through 72 completed. It doesn't have to be 90. I just wanted to get it completed. And I think I'm missing like 4 issues. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head without looking at my app.
Well, you're almost there though.
List. Yeah, I only have like 4. I'm missing like 70 or something, or 69. I can't remember. But yeah, this is 66. I do have 60. And that one actually came back a 9/8. I have 65 and I have 66 that came back in 9/8. I bought these from, of all places, Torpedo Comics.
Oh, geez.
But I say of all places, but I'll tell you this: if you buy, you can find good deals if you know what you're looking for. And this is something that I was looking for. They didn't care about selling. It was like, it's a high 9/4 Adventures. Let's put $30 on it. And I'm like,
sure,
I'll take it because Yeah, because Torpedo's 9.4s or 9.8s. Just letting y'all know.
And Callie's asking if you need the Mighty Mutanimals.
Probably so. I have to go look, Callie. I have to look. I got to look at my stuff because I got them spread out since I have 3 of them in 9.8s and the rest are raw. But yeah, I got 60. I know, and 66 or 65 and 66 came back in 9.8. I did a pre-screen. I said, you know what? Let's just go see what we can get here. And I sent all of them I got from Torpedo that they graded from between 9 and 9.4. And I know 2 of them were 9.4s and one of them I think was a 9.2. So they came back 9.8. So no pressing at all. So
wow, nice.
I'm just, that's one of the ones that you just like when you get them, you just get them because they're that late issue. People who collect turtles or any series that ended, you got to get it because they didn't print a lot of them. They just
right.
Didn't, and as you get older and as you wait, it gets more pricey. Yeah, and I can tell you that just looking at the Adventures, it gets very, very pricey.
And not only did they not print a lot of them, the people that had them usually didn't take care of them.
Oh no,
because we read
them.
them.
It was even harder to find them.
Yeah, they were for kids. They read them and they
we put it in our back pocket, folded it up.
That's right.
Yeah,
smack our bully with it if we could.
I never rolled up a comic.
This is not. It's not part of my list. I just wanted to show you. I do have the other ones in the 9.8s.
Oh, nice.
That's 65.
That's all right. You can show them. That's sweet.
Yeah,
I think Gary's lying. He rolled his comics up.
Look, and everybody's gonna remember this advertisement once I flip it over. I saw it, I smiled.
Oh
yeah. Twizzlers.
I remember this advertisement. I giggled when I pulled this book out and I saw the back. I kind of laughed and I was like, "That's freaking hilarious." Yeah,
90s child.
Well, and that's another great thing that I love about comics, though, is the ads on the back. It's such a snapshot of the time.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because honestly, when you look at it quick, it looks like he made a devil face.
Oh no, that's Freaky Louie right there.
That's right.
Oh my god,
we need Freaky Louie to redo that with him.
Well, I'm gonna hold it so he can do it. You got to do that.
Yeah,
play with
we
it.
need Freaky Louie to redo that ad.
The key thing is you got to find these Twizzlers from back then because the new ones won't work.
Oh, trust me, you don't want to eat those ones from back in the day.
Don't eat them. Yeah, just don't eat them. We're not promoting eating.
They do not preserve well from the 80s and 90s.
Oh my god! So yeah, that's some of those, but I kind of flew through my 10. I get. We're
having fun. That's the thing, and I'm learning a lot about turtles that I didn't have any clue about, which is awesome. I love learning this stuff.
And honestly, like for investments, any of them I show, especially the Raphael. That's why I said this one. Let me go back to before. This one actually I was thinking about putting it as like the spec one because you can find it affordable. Panda will tell you like you can find an affordable copy. You don't have to get a 9.4 like me, like especially if don't buy it during when the height of the market when it was crazy because 9.4 was selling for what a 9.8 sells for now. But you can find like a mid-grade copy raw for probably under $100.
And the best part is you don't have to verify the signature and get the yellow label and pay the money for it. So you can just get the blue label and you still got the signature thing going on there, which is wild. I've never seen that before. I had no idea those guys did that.
Yeah, they got. I wish I had. I wish I had my other my issue 1/3 print because the same thing happened with the issue 1/3 print. That was it said signed and the inside cover by
on a blue label.
Yeah, and it blue label. Yeah. Wow. So if I would have kept it, I probably would have ended up before I sold it. I would have did the verified thing, but that's what they did back then. And it was so fun.
I found that ad and took a picture of it so I can bully Freaky Louie into doing it.
I don't think you need to bully him. You just need to show him the picture, and he'll already automatically get it.
Right?
This is the first
money, and he'll do it.
Yeah, but this is a good book to spec on if you wanted to. This, like, literally, like Panda said, it's the second best key, probably.
Now, Raphael's your favorite, like turtle? Because I'm a Donatello guy.
When I was a kid, I would say Raphael because I was kind of. I have to admit, I was a bad child. But I wasn't bad like I was going to jail, but I was just bad. I was very active, very active.
Sketchy.
But as I gotten older, I appreciate Leonardo more as I've gotten older. When I was in college, Michelangelo, because obviously I said college party. So I have my stages in life. I would say right now I'm a Leonardo because I'm older. I want to be responsible. I'm the leader of my family. but to the core, I'm this guy. I'm this guy. I'm this guy. You got to give me a defensive weapon so I don't hurt anybody.
So you're Leo for being the head of your family, but man, I'm the biggest child of my family, so it's gotta be Mikey.
I can get how's it say? I can get kind of flipped or feisty. My wife will tell you. So, like, I got a smart mouth, and I don't have.
Yeah, the toys is another rabbit hole too. I had the original 4 from the '90s, and I couldn't believe how much those stupid things were going for. And I remember picking them up at and mine were unpunched because I grabbed them out of the box at Toys R Us when I saw them there.
Somebody sold all 4 of these. Somebody sold all 4 of them, so I actually have all 4 of them. I just have this one next to me to show off.
And I remember I bought 2 packages so I could rip one open and actually take the guys out of the package.
Yeah, so toys are a different animal for TMNT. I'm just gonna let people know, do not go down that rabbit hole. This is a person who actually has a few toys. You can get in debt or get broke really quickly.
Oh yeah,
really quickly messing with.
So who's your favorite turtle villain? And you can't say Shredder. That's an obvious choice.
I'm trying to think outside of the box. Leatherhead.
Ooh, nice.
And I actually have his first appearance in a 9.8, but I couldn't find it because it's probably in the spot where I got those magazines and it was raining real bad. And I was like, I need to go. but I sent 2 of those books in for grading. One came back a 9.6, the other one came back a 9.8, and I was like, oh well, I'll keep the 9.8. So I ended up selling the 9.6. But yeah, that's another one. Like you get the person get his first appearance at 9.8. But yeah, but you know what? Also, one of my favorites is like I would say Bebop and Rocksteady, and you got to say them together. You can't say them.
Yeah, those guys are together all the time.
It was But Louisiana, I like alligators. There you go.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, here's my.
He came from the South too, right? He came from Louisiana.
Yes, I think he did.
Yeah,
but I'm getting this book out because this is my spec book. If you want to get a spec book of TMNT, you don't have to get it in the grade I got it in, but it's not overly expensive. I think I'm gonna say it's under $400. I think I haven't checked in a while, so please don't get mad at me if it's actually doubled in price or something. I didn't know, but this is a good one to get. But you can get it raw for like $10. But issue 52, first Kara.
Oh yeah,
nice.
So,
of course, on a 9.8.
Now, how do you pronounce her? Is it Karai, Kara?
I say Kara, and until somebody tells me
how's it spelled?
See, I've been calling her Karai this whole time.
You got to talk to Eastman; they'll tell you, or
Karai.
Type it into Google. They'll tell you how to pronounce it. Checking, verifying,
checking, verifying,
checking.
Enhance.
Chat GPT tells you this.
Alexa, how do you say Kara? With a K.
Oh my god!
It's a cool
cover.
Yeah, how you say? Karai.
Karai.
Is that an Apple phone or Android?
Android.
all right, we'll go with that. Karai.
Yeah.
I have an Android, so we'll go with that.
We're going with Android.
Yeah, and
Android
more
for the win.
importantly, it's authenticated by Cali Comics.
K Ray is what I say.
K-Ray.
Karai.
Karai.
So we know now, Karai.
Karai.
But this is she's the granddaughter of Shredder. In case people don't know.
We're just giving you credit anyway, Cali. But
That's
so
a good
you
segue.
love that character though? You're saying that's one of your favorites?
Oh yeah,
Rob?
actually, I have it raw. This is a 9.8 that I bought from Red Hood Comics. Shout out Red Hood Comics. He gave me a little deal on it. I think he gave me like 20% off or something. But I had it raw. Or I might have a couple of copies raw. And then I just bought the 9.8. But
Right.
Yeah,
I almost
Black
thought you were
Border
going to go
was
with
the same.
Jenica.
Yeah,
no,
Jenica.
man, I'm
Hell
sticking
no.
to the. I'm sticking to. I mean, I like Jenica. I got that, but I'm sticking to the core of what I think would be a good spec for a villain. You know, you can do so much with Shredder, but this, her granddaughter was a beast in the storyline of City of War, so City at War. But that's why I said it's something that I would put her in the top 10 of first appearances in TMNT.
So which
where
book?
10? I don't know.
Which book was the first appearance of Jenica?
Issue 50. Was it 51?
It's 51. Well, of Jenica before she became a turtle, because I think 90 is her first as a turtle, right?
Oh,
That's
when
her
she
first
mutated.
appearance. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this I always tell people they got the first appearance and then they got the money book.
Right.
But this is her first appearance and money book. So
I was about to say that's both right there.
Perfect.
Because her first appearance as a human is in this issue, and you would think the first appearance as a turtle would be more, but it's actually this one. Yeah,
Look at C. Woodard over here calling her
First
Karen.
is first.
Hey, she get mad like I'm C. Woodard. She get mad. I'm just saying, don't park in a spot. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
But yeah, no, I went with this one instead of Jenica. This is just a classic from 1992, issue 52. With that black border.
Tough to get in high grade.
I would say almost impossible, because it's not just this. The whole cover's black. It's just like any little fingerprint, any little.
But I love how the blackness borders the art in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those later issues, they were all they all had that black background, or the
like
black
the
border
Aliens
around it.
covers. Like
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, because
because this one was the same way.
Yeah, see,
Mm-hmm.
that was a '90s thing too.
Yeah.
But they killed it when they did these. Like, I mean, and then they used this reminds me almost like a George Perez with all of the characters on it.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail, a lot of different. You got foot soldiers, you got the turtles. Yeah, there's just so much going on. What street are they on? Trouble Street. No, it says Trouble Street.
Not Sesame Street, Trouble Street.
Trouble Street, and that's look at the back. I was gonna show the back.
Sleepy Hollow. Oh yeah, that was
But one of my favorites. I would. It's one of the books that if I wanted to, not saying you're gonna make a ton of money, but it's cheap enough, and I think is good enough.
Well, I think that's the spirit of spec, though. Something you can buy in low and just have a little bit of value shoot up on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
more importantly, it's the passion for the book and the characters.
Yeah, I think they could use her. Or who might use her in the video game? Might use her in the movie? Who knows? But I think it leaves you room other than Shredder.
Oh, I would love to see her in a movie.
Yeah, I'd like to see her in live action, because I know she was in the 2007 movie in animated. But
hey, just saying, if they do the last Ronin, they don't have to stick to the storyline. They could make her
instead of the grandson.
Yeah, you can make her the antagonist. I mean, that's just and then he could actually have a sequel to the last Ronin if it's successful, and she has a
Yeah.
See, it sounds like they
Man,
need
I'm
you
just-
guys.
Cryostasis at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
you guys
Do you
on
have
the
an
creative
actress
team.
you would cast as her?
Oh my god. I can't think right now.
Do 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 do.
You know who I would cast as her, but she's in so much stuff because people complain about Pedro Pascal about this. But just because I like what she's done so far is Jenny Ortega.
Doing Wednesday.
I just like her, what she's been doing, a lot of different stuff. Even and she was in Scream. She's just been in so much stuff
I love her as Wednesday. She's the best in that character.
She was even good in Beetlejuice, even though Beetlejuice wasn't the best, but she was good in that.
She was good in that piece of crap.
Yeah. So it's and that's the only reason I went to see it. My daughter wanted to see Jenny Ortega. She went to see Wednesday in Beetlejuice, and so anytime she was on the screen, she was happy. And when she wasn't, she was just like,
I don't think she's reached Pedro Pascal levels yet. So I think she's safe casting.
The funny thing
and
is,
if she ever does get casted, I hope not to hear any of those people going, "Oh, well, she's not of Japanese descent." Who cares? She's a great actress. Like, put her in there as Karai. Who cares?
That's why I was like, when I thought about it, I was like, I can't think of any Japanese actresses off the top of my head, but I could tell you who I would think would play the part very well. And I think she can fit the mold of that, because she's a small, petite size, but she could play that part of being deadly at the same time. That's what I thought. That's when I thought of her. So you don't have to. It don't have to be a specific. Just get a great actress to play that role. That's all I was saying.
Right, someone that can bring what they need to it, right?
Yeah, let her bring her.
Yeah,
bring
like
her,
somebody
her.
Oh no, I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say, if anybody knows who Hitama Tanka is, she'd probably be a great Karai.
No, I don't. But I definitely will look it up later.
Gary, I really thought you would know. She's a Japanese porn actress.
Oh my god. Well, I won't look it up later.
Oh, he almost had us all Googling that.
I won't be looking it up later. Like, why is I'm getting all these ads?
What the hell happened to my computer? Oh my god.
No, I'm not.
It's going to give you something you have to explain to the wife.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why is that in your history? Deleting history. Deleting history.
There's rumored to be Karai, honest.
And look, he typed it in the chat for everybody. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I don't know how to prove it, that message. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Hey, well, this wasn't the TNT I was looking for.
This is not what this
Or
channel
is
about.
it?
But he didn't say he stopped watching, though.
I can't stop looking away.
It's research.
No. Did you have another book or
Yeah, I got the last book.
the storybook?
Yeah. This has a little story behind it. Because this book was on my top 10 books to get for like forever. And then I think a couple of years ago, I saw somebody selling it, but they had the price on it was not reasonable. I looked it up on GPA, which is a website you use for price and stuff. I said, hey, last sale of it was this. Would you do a little bit under that? And they said they looked it up. Oh yeah, we'll do that. I said, wasn't expecting that, but I guess I have to pay for it now. Yes, but in 1986, they approved a guy, I think a publisher in Florida, to do basically I would say a pamphlet size, little, really yay big of Turtle Mania Special Issue 1.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here. That's such a good book too.
My goal was to get a 9.8, but when I saw a CGC label, Peter Laird signature, and they both signed on the same day. So it's was it May 4th of 2013.
Nice.
I said I'll take that with the old CGC label, and I've never had the guts to cracking it and letting them press it and clean it, because I got a feeling it'd probably come back a 9.8, but I don't want to let the book out of my hands, because if anybody knows, this book is Very expensive.
And you don't want CCS getting their hands on it too, because they might make it worse.
Yeah, they do. They also, instead white, and they actually have 3 different kinds. They have the regular one, which is very pricey. Besides that, they have a silver version. I've only seen it like once on eBay or twice on eBay. I think it might be still the same one on eBay. 6.5. Somebody was trying to sell for. I've got how many thousands of dollars. And then the one I've never seen, but on one time on an auction house, I think is the gold. I don't have 10 grand to buy that, so
that's
okay.
The gold one is the money book.
Yeah, I'm saying you need at least 10 grand. Am I wrong, Panda? You need at least 10 grand.
That's at least just to get into the conversation. Yeah, that's all.
That's to get a bid in. Like it's like I got a bid in. There we go.
I was part of it. I didn't get it, but I was part of it.
And then the golds, I think the golds were already signed, if I'm not mistaken, or they did art on them on the back of them. I can't remember.
I can't remember the significance of the gold.
I haven't seen so long. So I haven't seen it so long ago. But I think on the back, if I'm not mistaken, they did like an art. Either Peter Lear or somebody did it. But I can't remember because I haven't seen it in like over 10 years. So like that's a real investment, a real keepsake if you ever did get one of those. But they only made 10 of them, I think. 10 gold, if I'm not mistaken. It's like 10 golds, and I think I think either 50 silver or less, or 50, or maybe 100 or 50. I can't remember. But there's only like there's 1,000 of these.
I think so.
Yeah. It's like weird numbers. But the guy who actually produced this, they actually every year they let him reprint basically different versions of it, and I tried to warn some people. It has like a crazy story to go along with it. So somebody who's not in the community world was selling reprinted copies as first editions, and I was and I'm in the DMs because I didn't want to do it on live chat,
right?
And I'm DMing people say, "Hey," I said, "Go through this book." I said I wouldn't buy it because like the stuff I know about this book, I'm not touching it unless it's in a slab because I know it's the real version. They're like, "Oh, you open it up. It's signed by the guy who." I said, "No, that's definitely a fake one. It's signed by the guy who produced it." Yeah. And he had black versions. He made all different colors.
Yeah, I remember you DM me about that because I remember seeing
you might have bid on it. I was like, "Hold on, stop!" I was like, "Stop!"
Yeah,
retract.
And I was like, and I couldn't catch everybody, but yeah, I finally found a graded copy. It's one of these things that you don't like. You can find first prints, but it's tough finding these, especially signed by both creators.
Right.
Peter Lear is like
high grade.
Yeah, Peter Lear is like in his 70s.
Dude, they wheeled him out in that last one. Like he was in the wheelchair.
He's not doing too well. Yeah, he's not doing too well, and he only goes to one convention, and I think it's in it's like not Maryland. Is Maryland?
Yeah,
I know it's like one little small like local con.
It's like a Rhode Island.
Actually, it's Rhode Island. I think it's Rhode Island, but it's not Rhode Island Comic Con. It's like a Rhode Island, it's like a little small.
I didn't know his health was bad.
Yeah.
Well, he's a lot older. He was 20 years older than Kevin Eastman when he did this.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. He was the old guy. Like when you see a picture of him and Eastman back in the day, Peter Lear has a bald head. He's bald on top.
Yeah, but I know 20-year-olds that are bald.
Yeah. No, you could tell he's old from that picture.
Right.
Panda will tell you can tell he's old.
Yeah, he looked old in that picture.
Yeah.
And when he talks about selling the rights to Viacom, he would never sell. Like he looks old when he was talking about selling the Viacom, and that was what 2008, somewhere around there. Something like that.
It was.
So he's starting to look like the turtle now.
He's starting to look like Master.
Oh yeah,
Splinter.
I just looked him up. Holy cow, he's
he's. I want to say he might be close to 80, but he was. Peter Eastman was like the party youngster because he wanted the money, but he couldn't get enough money, so that's why he sold his shares to Peter Lear, which he regrets to this day.
I bet
because he said he probably would have never sold to Viacom for that low of a price because he didn't. Lear made some money, but he could have made way more money because the franchise is worth way more. Like right now, if you sell that franchise, it's probably $1 billion.
He's 71 years old right now.
Yeah, 71.
He's born in 54.
But like he's an old 71. My dad's 70, about to be 72, and doesn't.
That's a hard life.
My dad doesn't look like
Right.
my dad just was cutting grass just a while ago. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude, I know some people that are near 80 that they don't look at, man. They're just running around, cruising around.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, he but like the story behind it is just crazy. Like Eastman, like I said, was a party guy, and he ended up selling his shares because he wanted more money.
Well, yeah, because the dude had to keep up on the tank payments that he bought. You know, Eastman was just such a wild child that he even bought a freaking tank.
He just spent money.
He like just crazy. Spent money.
Mm-hmm. And that's why, like, that's why he goes to so many conventions.
Make more money to spend more money.
Yeah, because he doesn't own anything left for the Turtles, and Peter let him back in to do the Last Ronin, which a lot of people don't know. Peter Lear still owns the rights, the comic book rights.
Yes, all of them.
He owns all the comic book rights. So anything comic book related, he has to approve. And when they wanted to do the Last Ronin, he had to approve it, even though Eastman had the story that he wrote.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they had started working on that story in the 80s.
Yeah. And they finished it up like when it came out, like right before it came out, like a year or two. They came because they really hadn't seen each other. They've been around, but they hadn't really talked because there's a whole story behind it. I might be able to watch it on YouTube, but they sat down together and really talked for more than a few seconds because Eastman kind of took it to heart, like you know that he's like, but you wanted to sell your shares. I didn't make you do anything. You sold it to me, and he was like, so. But I guess Eastman thought he still should have gave him a cut of the money once he sold it to Viacom. And he kind of held, held that. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, once you sell it, you have nothing else to do with it. I mean, you exited yourself, which it sucks, but you did.
But I'll tell you, Lear still gave, because he didn't have to approve it. Lear let him do, I think for the longest, it might be still doing it. I don't know if it's still the B cover, but every B cover, for as long as I can remember, was Eastman covers.
Yeah.
So he had to work for it, but he kept getting paid.
Right.
He kept him on. They kept him basically on the payroll, and he was doing B covers for I know for the last run.
Yeah, he threw him ball. He threw him a ball.
Run.
Yeah. So he did, and I bought every B cover because that's the art. That's what I remember. So I was
that's what I'm saying. I'm doing it too.
Yeah. So like he threw him a bone for that. The last Ronin, he threw him a bone. So it ended up kind of working a little bit better, but he's not retired. We say like that. He can't just chill like Lear. He can't just chill. He has to hustle. Because I remember he came to a convention. At a convention, he came to LCS where I live, and the guy told me how much he had to pay him. Plus, he had to fly my first class, him and his wife, pay for the hotel, and I think he paid him $5,000 for one day.
Damn.
And this was over. I want to say this is probably like 8, 9, probably 10 years ago, something like that. Yeah, when that happened. So that just tells you how much. Yeah, and that's for one day.
Well, he's 63 now, so he's only 8 years younger than Laird.
They always talked about it like he was like Lear was so much older than him.
I thought so too. I thought he was like at least 20 years older than him.
No,
they made it how they talked to you. Yeah, so but like I said, this is one of those books. If you, I actually had a chance to buy this book from the guy who actually had the LCS where he went to. So I'm flipping through his boxes, and I'm pulling FF48. Like, oh, he had a whole bunch of stuff, all in raw, great condition. I'm just pulling stuff out. I saw this book, and I was like, I'm looking at my money, looking at all the stuff I got. I said, man. I said, but he had a couple of them. I said, all right. I put it back because I said, I'll be back. So he has a couple, he'll still be here. Man, I went back, them things were gone. And I want to say they were $75.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my heart.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I did pull out a FF48. There's a whole bunch of big books. I couldn't even get all of them because he had like a.
But those turtles ones are the ones that disappeared.
I didn't think they were.
Yep.
Nobody. I was like, nobody knows what this is. I'll be back.
It's funny how beloved the turtles are.
Yeah.
How hard did you cry after?
I was kind of angry. I wouldn't even cry. I was angry.
I remember when Unknown Comics was putting some of those in their boxes. There was like a chance to get one.
Yes, but yeah,
wait, I thought the Unknown Comics ones were one of the reprinted.
Are they
re-release ones from the creator? Or yeah.
No, you're talking about the not the is a reprint or whatever it was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like it looks exactly like it, but it's actually I think the size of a comic because this is actually look at my hand. This is
right.
This is
smaller,
really smaller than my
edition,
hand.
Right?
Yeah. This is just like the newspaper stuff you would see. I mean, every time I pull this out, I look at it, I'm like, man, but I need to look at it, see what it sells for. I don't even know what it sells for.
I know they have one that's expensive right now, but it's the cover that's got Jenica on it, right? It's the same Turtle Mania 100.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And
she's sitting just like that, but it's Jenica rather than Michelangelo.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. I didn't even buy it. I was like, no, I'm not teasing.
It.
I'm not teasing myself when I didn't have this one. And I've only shown this like a couple times. I've shown this, I think, on The Hunt. So shout out to Tony Sanders in The Hunt.
Jesus.
I don't even think I've shown it on my own channel. And I think this is the second time I think I'm showing it. I didn't even take a picture. I don't even have a picture of it, which maybe I pulled it out. So
$230.
Right, there you go. Now you can just watch this episode and
$230 for a raw copy?
For a raw copy. And 8.0 is $320.
That ain't bad.
It looked like a signed one, 7.5 for $1,700 or $1,100. $1,175.
Yeah. That one sounds about right.
Yeah, I was about to say that one sounds about right.
That one sounds right. But like I said before, you gotta be
even signed.
You gotta be very, very careful buying this book raw.
Right.
Yours
is dual signed, so yours has got to be well over $2,000 with both their signatures on it.
Oh, for sure.
I would estimate 9.6 double sign. It's probably like 2,500.
Right.
I'm just ballparking it 9.6. The person that doesn't get, I mean, you can get stuff signed by him if you go to that convention he goes to, but it's not going to be witnessed. I'm surprised CGC hasn't tried to throw him a boatload of money to do a signing with Eastman. Because they would make a ton of money. I'm just throwing it out there, CGC.
Right, especially since he's not getting any younger.
No, and then guess what? They fly. They've been flying places instead of letting them come to them. They've been going to places, and hey, you can just go to his house, and have him sign. I'm just saying.
They ever do that, man? I'm gonna send a whole bunch.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm looking at stuff around me. I'm like, I ain't probably gonna send any of these slabs, but I got some raw books. I got some raw books I send, and honestly, I would even tell you like you ain't got to grade it. I'll send him stuff like this that he's never seen. You're like, what is this? Like, it's an Italian book. Like, what is that? I mean, like, yeah, just sign it. You ain't gotta grade it. I just want to sign it.
Right.
But yeah, this one means a lot to me. This is one I'm gonna pass on to my daughter. As a like investment, when I'm long and gone, she can do what she wants with it. But this really all my turtle stuff, but this one specifically in my TMNT first print. Yeah, when I do what you want with it later on,
Dude, Russ, I'm so glad you just adopted me as your daughter and that you're giving me that 9.6 turtle mate.
No hablo. Oh, no hablo.
No understando.
No speaker. No, Mr. Panda.
Mr.
I don't understand.
Great books for that. Those are a lot of fun to see.
And just to let people know, I didn't show the TMNT first print #1 because I showed it the very first time I was on the show as my last book. So if you want to see that book, you have to go to the first time. You can just scroll to the end and see it. I wasn't taking that book out. I said, no, this is where we going because I know I haven't shown this book, but a couple of times.
Yeah, you got to mix it up every time. You can't show the same stuff over and over.
Oh no. Yeah, that's why I had to pull out the German book.
This was his your third appearance.
Yes, and this is not original. I wish it was. It's not original. I would take
That's
more
okay.
care.
What is it? Show it to us.
So this is I think his name is Leche, but he did a recreation of
that's really
last page. It's the last page of issue. Oh man, issue. I think it's no, it's not the last page of Casey John. I think it's the last page of issue 1 or 2. Not 1, maybe 2. I think it's 2 because he had a pinup, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's just a recreation, and that's how they talk right there. Kiss your butt goodbye.
Right.
Yeah, and the bubble lettering that they had with it. Oh man, it was gritty and just.
And he did this by hand. He didn't it wasn't tracing. He drew this he just used reference and drew it.
Yeah, he didn't box it.
Yeah, no. He just recreated it by hand because you can tell if you really look at it, if you see it in person, you can see the pencil. The way he did penciling, then he inked over and kind of had some little errors. And when you look at it, when you really look at certain features, you can see.
Back when they still had a turtle beak.
No,
and the turtle tail.
The tail. Look at the tail.
Yeah.
They had to take that away because parents was like, there's something hanging between his legs. They're like, yeah, it's a tail. Turtles have tails. People.
Right. Good stuff, though, man. That was fun. Thank you.
No problem. And don't nobody ask. I do sell stuff. Don't ask me to buy any of this stuff. I apologize.
He's a collector, not a seller.
For turtle stuff, I am a collector. I sold. Panda knows this because he's known me for a long time with this turtle stuff. I did sell my second run of TMNT Volume 1. I had I was collecting a second run of the first 10 issues or something.
Right.
I had to issue 1 third print, and I had down the line of all the other ones. And then when I started accumulating, as you guys know, when you collect stuff, you're like, I got too much. I gotta chill out. I said, so I pieced it out, and I said, hold on, you know what? I'll get rid of my doubles and triples because I had doubles and triples, and I said I'll keep my best copies, upgrade with whatever I could upgrade with, and just left it out there. So I don't have doubles of. Only thing I got doubles of was a Kiara. I have doubles or triples of that, but besides that, I don't have that. Karai or Kiara or Karen. That's the only one I have triples and doubles of, but everything else I had to get rid of because you start to become horror-ish when you get triples of the same book.
That's getting out of control at that point.
Yeah. And
then don't ever look at my Conan collection then.
Well, I know you probably have Conan magazines, but those magazines take up too much space. I can't have triples of the magazine size TMNT. You don't make a box for that. They don't. They don't. They don't. I have to make all my
even the slab boxes are a little narrow. I know they're about the height wise, but it's still a little narrow to put all your magazine size.
Well, they got the magazine
you can put them
they do have magazine boxes.
Yeah, I have them for my
I know when I first started getting them graded, they didn't. When I first started getting them graded, they didn't have the boxes for magazines.
Yeah, they got them now.
So guess what? I made my own. I ain't gonna tell you how I made my own because people who don't have kids, would be like, "What?"
I got
magazine boxes.
I got 9 magazine boxes of Savage Sword of Conan.
But I'm about to tell you what a magazine slab fits perfectly in. You have kids, you understand. A diaper box.
Hey. That's nice.
It works.
And if you had a diaper box, those things are strong.
Look, if if it works, is it a dumb idea?
No. And then somebody showed me it, and they put they designed it. I was like, they went all out. They covered it and with little material, and I was like, man, that's awesome.
And diaper boxes are sturdy. Diaper boxes are sturdy. They're not the cheap the cardboard. They're good cardboard.
They're very sturdy. That's not the reason I used it because it was very sturdy.
Hey, Whodat. Tony just showed up. Signature King. Show him your double signed book again, real quick. That way he can see it.
There you go.
There you go, buddy. There's one for the collection.
something you don't see often. This is signed by Eastman and Peter Leard back in 2013. So,
Empty shoe boxes. Yeah, that'll work. Or boot boxes.
2013 Generation 2. Generation 2
vodka
slab.
case. Oh, Brad, what are you into, brother? That Smirnoff?
He's like, I need another case.
Yeah, just for my books. Yeah.
I need another case. What are you doing?
I have to drink this for the comic.
Yeah. Right.
You can go donate the diapers, right?
I know I used them.
You can still buy the diaper boxes and donate the diapers.
It depends.
Right?
It depends.
If you know, you know.
Nice, Steve.
And Brad used to have them in a vodka case as well. There you go. In another alcohol case. All right, let's go around. Steve, what's coming up for you, sir?
Tomorrow night I'll be on Joe's channel, Anachronic Comics. We're doing the Espresso mail call. And Saturday, hopefully Chris, the comic vet, will be going live from Retro Rocket Comics, and I can make it down to Cambridge and hang out with him for a bit.
And photobomb him?
Yep.
Video bomb him?
Video bomb him. Video him, me videoing him while he's videoing me.
Right. Oh, goodness. Adrian, I know you haven't done anything on the tubes for a while, but do you have any kind of anything coming up for yourself? Anything you're going to do that's fun?
You guys can still reach me on Instagram. You know, I'm still very reachable through there. In fact, Gary just, you know, he reached out and asked if I wanted to come on because he knew I know Russ, and he knows that Russ is a big TMNT guy. I'm a big TMNT guy. So,
perfect.
You know, if you ever want me on a show or anything like that, I'm still available. I do it here every once in a while. So it's not that I'm completely gone. It's just, it's not my main thing anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nice. Do this for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hobby for me.
Yep.
I'm not trying to make it a business. I'm just trying to have fun. Let's see. Coming up for me, we have we have Cali Comics next Tuesday.
Hey.
Cali, boy.
Yep, so he'll be on. And then we have James Green on the 24th, his first time on. This will be Cali's second. This will be James Green's first on Thursday. And then we have, for the last week of the month, on the 29th, we have Ryan Magic Lasso coming on doing Bronze Age Bombshells 1011.
Yeah, Magic Lasso.
2 nights later, we have Sarah, silver-haired Bronze Age babe. She-Babs coming on to do Lois Lane covers 1011.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be cool.
Okay.
So we had a good couple weeks ahead of us. And we had a good week this week. Exactly. I am not a professional. No one should ever mistake me for one.
Professional what?
I'm just an old dude. I just turned 55. I'm old now.
Yeah, I know. The double nickel. It's creeping up on me in a couple months.
Right?
Al said he's doing Silver Surfer.
Now, and for Russ, what's coming up for you, sir?
Well, I have some CGC books coming back, so you guys like to see me unbox some signed books. I'll have that coming up this week, but I'm gonna be very sporadic with the signs or with the CGC stuff because I have like 20 something books there and they're not all together, like spread around. So yeah, and so I'll have a lot of CGC unboxings. I would say from tomorrow, because I got books coming in tomorrow, from tomorrow all the way into for the next 3 weeks, maybe.
Yeah,
so
we might have to bring you back in September for a 1011 signed edition.
Yeah,
I have a lot of signed, surprisingly signed books. I was surprised I have a lot of signed books. But yeah, if you need me, let me know. I'm always here. That's what I got. Me and Boston Chris do a show, graphic content together. We'll probably be doing that not this week, but next week. I know he's getting ready for Terrific Con in like 3 weeks or something like that. So he'll have a lot. We got to talk about Superman, and probably by that time, maybe our anticipation maybe for FF, Fantastic Four. So we'll be doing that maybe next week or maybe the week after. I'll have to talk to him. So just stay tuned. We'll put that on. What else, man? Because I do so much stuff. Tony Sanders, The Hunt. I'm a part of The Hunt. You like comic books? People talking smack. And
Wrestling.
just wrestling, or even if you don't have to like wrestling, you just like have a good comic book battle. Go on Tony Sanders' show. He does it on Saturdays now, every other Saturday. So it's going to be this Saturday, I know, and so it's going to be every other Saturday from this Saturday. So, and then I got to shout out my other person I always on show with. It was his Church with Bleecker Street. I'm always popping in on Church with Bleecker Street. It's always fun, talk about different things, show off different things. And check out my daughter's Con Hall video. We went to Galaxy Con. I didn't get a hall. She got a hall. I don't have, I got like 4 books I could show right now. That's how much I didn't get a lot. But definitely check her video out. She kind of described all her stuff for her haul video. Leave her a comment. It was really cool that we got to hang out, go to a convention, and she found a lot of stuff. It's always fun when you got, even if you just got somebody, a friend, you go to a convention and have some fun. So just check out that video. I appreciate everybody. But thank you, Gary. Thank everybody in the chat. Steve, Panda. And also one last thing, because it's a TMNT show. Rest in peace to Comic Book Jabroni. We still miss you. We still miss you, man. That just hit me just
Love
now.
you, Jabroni.
All right. I don't want to. So we good. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you guys, man.
And don't listen to Callie. He's spreading misinformation. He's on next Tuesday.
He's talking about the hunt.
Oh, the hunt. The hunt. All right. Oh goodness. All right. But with that, thank you first to my co-hosts. Steve, as always, thanks for being my wingman. Adrian, it was great having an excuse to bring you on. Don't get to see you enough, man. You're a great dude. It's always awesome hanging out with you. Yeah. And of course to Russ, it's always great seeing what you have. One of the best things about you, man, is you got a real passion about the stuff you have, and it shines through when you're talking about it.
Absolutely, it does.
It's absolutely awesome. It's just good to see people love what they love and just love it unapologetically. And of course, to the audience that was here joining us live tonight, thank you guys so much for your support. Everybody's links are in the description below. So if you're not following someone, make sure to go do that. You might find your new favorite creator. You cannot keep up with the videos that Adrian puts out. I'm going to warn you right now. But hopefully he'll do one here or there again in the future. And maybe I can coerce him to come do another 10-1-1 where he's the guest. We'll see how it works.
Maybe the usual suspects. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Right. And for those of you watching on the rewind, we certainly appreciate it. And as we like to end these things, we're going to say thank you for watching and keep it casual.